Oh.
Yeah, still playing this pixel angle. It's well done. There goes the logic bomb. Diaz hoping to gain some information off of it.
It's a nasty one-way, actually. There's no way you can win that as an attack.
They've set up wonderfully here. They've got the square skylight wall open. They've got control of the windows. They've got the smoke canisters out. It's time for that.
Needed to now push overtime. And, I mean, expectate.
Like he did the last time on this bomb site, and he also found 2 kills.
But the drone saw him. And now the call out from Deepak, player in the hallway. The C4's not quite it, but Spoit's going to go for the swing!
Walls and attic, as we saw earlier from Rix. That means that there's multiple areas of contestion, but there is the...
Yours has already taken a ton of damage as we now hit the halfway point of the round.
Yeah, not just... Yep.
Envy Taylor, he's going to take a lot of damage. 35 seconds left to go, and the time is now for Sandbox to start pushing forward. The glasses of the Warden could be particularly important as Alamau keeps his vision. He's able to get 1, he's able to get 2, he's able to get 3! Alamau on the long ridge!
What he did, bringing the round in down here.
I mean, I didn't notice. I don't know if medics noticed, our observer. It was, he was so
They're going
sneaky.
to chill out on the site and wait for Damwon Kia to press the attack because they've lost so much utility now.
Yes, so he's playing it just well. There's a drone. Oh, didn't quite get all the way to the top. He's recollecting it. And there it is!
That's a multi!
No! Zappa removed the
To sense through the middle of site, locking off that top side like we assumed. A lovely X shape across the site here gives them something, but 2 or 3 players from FaZe almost came down to a static clutch. It's all good leaning on the hero plays. I'm almost kind of coming around to a way of thinking that that's a very viable strategy if you've got...
Hey, I'm just going to take 20 seconds of your time. If you really want to step up your game to the maximum level in Siege, I'm coaching on the MetaFi as well as vCoach platform, and also there's a huge discount in the comment section. I have been coaching from new players all the way to players that are actually participating in the Challenger League, one step closer to the biggest leagues in Rainbow Six Siege.
Stage 2, G2 have some history way back at the start of Stage 2, and it doesn't look like, unfortunately, they've done much. Wow! Look at these through-the-floor Electroclaws from Bullet, down in server, defending above. Let's have a look.
In the round. Also the Nitro Cell ready to rip. There it goes. Mowgli's down. That's a single kill from him.
Tyrant's got the ping there on the player. He's going to move into Pillar. The smoke to cover a bit of movement either side. Tyrant gets DP fire.
Ready to go for a jump out here. He's watching the camera. There comes the impact. He runs for it. He's not want to the Claymore. We'll finish
soft behind him, and Crime was desperately dashing to try and make it down there to put a challenge in through the wall.
This is horrible. Look at it. Like, I've seen hopping up through hatches before, but I've never seen someone
playmaking, which we know W7M are fond of, yet haven't shown very much.
Onto East, there's just a pixel, a tiny pixel onto Hertz. Enabling operators to get you in, to put you in some very precarious positions.
It's almost the exact same operator line that we saw previously. Hang on a second, look at this! The Candela thrown in through the drone, that's going to blind anyone playing in Bathroom. Funnily enough, there's nobody in there!
Oh no!
But the plant's going down! Hang on a second, you just never see this! What a plant next to the vending machine! Is this year 1? What a play from NIP! Thankfully, for Xset, they managed to stay alive. All 5 players still up, and now it's up to NIP in the post plant to lock them down.
But this is just such a tough post line to win. 3 players on the rappel. The Glaz is up, the defuse.
Oh
it
my
starts
God.
to go up, but Muzi's able to take him
He's
down.
gonna
Can
stick
Kino
it!
stick it?
Oh my God! What a play from Kino! And from
It's going to be a
Xset.
3-2-1 goal moment. You got to make sure you have an awareness on the site. There's the pop, the grenade, the damage, and they're in. Round on the backside, going to see if they can get the plant down. The smoke gets caught out. They've gone for the rotate round on the backside. There's Tyrant getting shuttle on the swing. The C4 doesn't quite make the full connection. It's a post plant. Iconic and Jane, I know.
Read more than 2 rounds in a row in this map, obviously. On the side of Xset, it's a team that can use multiple. What's the theory? Deeplek plus a drone equals death. Well, look at that. There's a C4. There's the catch. It gets him! Very aggressive against the role of the intel. There's cams, there's calls, there's ideas of roughly where the play.
Wow. What a setup here from FaZe. That Azami Kiba barrier. Oh my God.
The tail end of that rappel, and they don't trust taking this fight. Not without a cleaner read, not without a clear opinion. We'll just let the audience... We'll let that bleed into the mics for the second. Here, this is the most spread that we've had of these early kills, more than 2 players.
When OXG play Clubhouse, both against W7M and FaZe, need more than a kill. You know, way inside the building and right under.
Doesn't matter because it's not even in the same postal code. So he is That's a little bit of Nitro Cell is back up in the hands of Good Boy. That's absolutely something he would say, at least at one.
10 seconds remaining.
We're looking more to hold on to this top floor, which they can do pretty much from sight. We'll likely see somebody set up towards stock. May see somebody playing in and around elevators. Wizard, keep an eye on his position as the Echo. Round onto Pino, closing him out 4 versus 4. Kamikaze's in a particularly important...
So we're going to need to use that hard breach. I mean, they have a lot of hard breach for hatches. Virtue.
Will instead be in the closet tucked away with that last remaining mirror, as was spoken of. It's a drop, but the nade flushes Grixer off of his position. Rexing gets gunned down from multiple angles. Suddenly the LMG now in Citizen's hand is good enough to tear through to make that 3 of 4.
Really thrown something back at G2, who was seemingly shut
Nice
out
from
once
Virtue, though,
again.
trading back.
Some heroics might
Bullet
save
picks
the
up
round,
Prano,
but he's
though.
going to have to do a whole lot more than that. Citizen now in lobby, trying to contest his repels. Can't quite land the shot that he needs to.
I've never
Maybe,
seen...
for example, look towards Arcade. This time around, Envy. That was a risk and a half. How was he
looking to open up? The grenade will come above the actual wall. That means that the exothermic will follow the
It
snipe.
looks like one has already gone off there. So there's plenty more to go at, so that's not the end of the world. They're going to lose that first one. No, it doesn't. Oh, so they've got themselves the map control that they need. They've gone in, they've taken that top floor east side. They can now start working.
W7M now up in the man advantage.
The vertical game is so potent on this site. Does he see the player?
W7M players to make their move.
They've only got 2 rifles on W7M.
Go for another attempt at spawn peek here. The 3rd time they probably will be ready to take me out. Drones being spotted and taken
Are
out.
the culprit.
Possibly. Was it NA? We called them depth.
And that disconnect in the attack gave the opportunity.
You've basically written them off.
Now this is a bit of a cheeky hold into Master and Trophy. We've got a whole minute left to do it as well. Now they're sending in the drones into the site, some going down the...
Site particularly important. There you go. Effectively 4v2 on site.
as a team? The mobility that was being afforded to W7M just meant they were running riot all over.
Out of it. So it starts getting very, very dark.
What I have to tell someone again in workshop has no clue.
They're planting.
They're planting in the
Red's
meantime.
putting the kit down in the meantime. Tugged
Where
round
is
on the door,
everybody?
and they don't have the C4 in position. Nello's going to go for it, but it's a little bit too late there. Popped off and doesn't get the player a post plant.
So at this point, what's the worry? You can hit sight and just say, yeah, he won't be here in time. We can crack on. And that's exactly what Doki's going through. First one eaten by an ADS. Finds the second man, but can't quite get the kill. Sees one on Pillar. Going for crouch height. Alamau on the backside as well. Finds Static as he's hit them with the backstab. Incoming with the plant as well. 2 kills already down. And you start to wonder, where is the solid... full white screened. Has got a wonderful crouch spot here, but a man sees him off to
his own. Not able to do it. That's actually Mowgli, by the way, in the camera, not BB. G2 versus Sandbox Gaming, the Koreans versus the Europeans.
Okay.
It was another EU APAC matchup. I'm not going to tell you the score. You can go find it out yourself. But anyway.
In the end, yes, you are going to get traded out if you sit there. But what it is about finding the...
Meeting. I didn't even realize that.
Yes.
My bad, I guess.
On the side of Furia, that irritating outside alibi Prisma still causing his irritants. And it's something that I'm never happy to leave there. So many keeper barriers stacked up.
Set numbers advantage.
And the praise that I was giving to NIP for being so cautious and disciplined doesn't feel quite as aggressive, and I can't pin my finger down on why, but I'm very curious about this one, Vexit.
And just locking this map down. Very difficult for Rogue to move anywhere inside of the walls at the minute.
Let's see how this Bathroom Teller's site goes this time around. We've spoken about this so much already throughout the map. And remember throughout the stage seeing it a couple of times. And in fact, Rogue were the exact team that I think back in stage
If Souls is going to be coming in and putting those sorts of numbers up. And like you say,
even 5.
Definitely. I mean, you mentioned drone in there, Des. That's something
that together in combat makes for a terrifying operator. You take that offline, damage stays permanent onto those attackers. They can't. But FaZe are making it so difficult for them. 3 C4s brought along to the party. We've got the mirror on side.
Absolutely disgusting. He might just get his man here. The Finker's coming around. It's a freebie. It's Leon taking down Cyber.
They're constantly putting up these obstacles, these mini games for Rogue to work through in each of these rounds before they can even think about the site.
This is, and to be honest, we haven't really seen a point steal away a 4-2 half.
Oh, we know for Rogue it's win or nothing, right? That's the
Simple
motto of
as
the
that.
competition. You're seeing it written on signs everywhere. Win or nothing.
Win or nothing.